What are you playing? Computer, but it advances at 10, so. Oh. Who are you? Houston. Oh, the Horns. Mm-hmm. The Houston Horns. Texans. I found that to be such a weird fucking name. Houston Texans. The Houston Texans? Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty out of Oregon, standing 5'11". It's Dylan Gabriel.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown.
And his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Let's go, Toto.
Start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 15. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Open man, he completes it to Judy. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's fourth down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 carries, 87 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 29-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Quinshaw Judkins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
It's 4th down.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, as the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync, are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So you look at this Browns defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Algier. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. Gabriel. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Myles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Stroud working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
An inside run to Jenkins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And he's going to go down. The Texans come in, able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this 1st half of football. From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Touchdown, Houston. Crenshaw Jenkins with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. is up across the 25 and down at the 28. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they run the option on second down. And it may be the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Black 40.
Back to throw. Gabriel. That's going to be caught by Judy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Texans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. A quick throw, but incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 10.
South. 18.
Throwing now is Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He finds Pickens over the middle. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Texans continue to pull away here this first half. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. For the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A gain of 4 yards. First down.
Ready. 30.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw now on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Browns signal for the second of their as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Looking to throw. Gabriel. Under pressure, they got him again. Will Anderson drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Here's second and 10. Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Tommy Townsend's in punt formation for the
And here's a very low line drive. Almost whiffed on it. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. The final shot before break. Gabriel. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. Here's Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Stroud now. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go, let's.
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 44 yards. And the Texans have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set. 52, Brooke.
And they'll begin by running the option. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Blue 32, hut, hut. Ready.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud out of the gun here. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They give up the middle. Jenkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Tackled back at the 41.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
And Stroud now to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
18.
Now Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans extend their lead yet again. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Gabriel.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. And he's going to go down. The Texans come in and able to bring him to the ground.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A first throw now for the backup Watson.
He'll air this one out for Kirk.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. And one more time, here's Kirk. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47.
Let's go now.
Back to throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready, break.
Now it's Watson. Right back to Njoku. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Folk connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now out comes Houston. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes this one to Pickens. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18. What's that?
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing.